Good evening and welcome to the Whisky Lovers Society with me, Gert Retief, and tonight we are talking about the Kilkerran 16-year-old 2021 edition. It's bottled at 46% ABV, non-chill filtered, natural color, 75% ex-bourbon cask and 25% ex-sherry cask. Cost, I'm not 100% sure. I did buy a sample of this one, a little bit of a cheapskate this time. So I bought a sample, and my online store, it retailed for 95 euros, but I'm not 100% sure if how available it still is. After the video, of course, I will do a little bit of research to see what the average prices are now. So I cannot guarantee if it's going to be under €100. Quite expensive for a 16-year-old, but of course we're talking Kilkerran. So on the nose, cheers. Well, I must admit, when I poured this one maybe 15-20 minutes ago, I was not 100% convinced that I liked it, but after a little bit of time in the glass, a little bit of oxidization, it did open up fantastic, this especially on the sweetness level. So first thing that I do get is that big, bold, sweet, woody notes coming out. And I do like that. It reminds me a little bit of a perfumed wood furniture polish. There's a little bit of a earthy note, a woody earthy note. Reminds me of some dried leaves, with a dusting dried leaves. Sounds a little bit strange, but that's what I do get on the nose. There's some fruity flavors coming out. A hint of pineapple, nice sweet pineapple. I also get a little bit of a honeydew melons. And every time that I do go back, it feels like it's just getting sweeter and sweeter on the nose. There's a hint of a peat, but when I say a smoky, a little peaty note, very little of it, but I do get a hint of that. Now, it's like the sweetness are elevating, and then I get more fruity notes, a little bit of an apple notes coming out, a little bit of an orchard, a fresh orchard fruits. Really nice. I do like the nose. Some vanilla, a little bit of a lemon note coming out, a little bit of a peachy note, maybe dried peaches. That is really nice. A kind of surprise on this one. Sometimes it was a little bit of a hit and miss. Some of the Kilkerrans I loved, some of them I did not like so much. Especially the heavily peated ones, I was not a big fan of that. But this one on the nose, absolutely a winner. So on the taste, cheers. So it's a lovely sweetness. Definitely a hint of that peat, definitely coming out. Some fruity notes, maybe a little bit of an apple note. That pineapple is still there, but mixed with a little bit of a caramel and definitely some big vanilla notes on the taste as well. So it is 46%. Let me just give it one more try. Feels a little bit higher than the 46. Feels like maybe 48 or 50% ABV. So there's a little punch of the alcohol. That sweetness, that lovely heat that's building up, and then I get a little bit of a build of oak. So there is some bitterness that comes from the cask. I do also pick up a little bit of a honey note, more oak every time that I go back. Just want to make sure. So every time that I go back, it feels like it just pushes the oak a little bit, that little bit of a oakiness, a little bit of a bitter note, just one notch up. So there's a slight build up, but it's still not offensive. Spicy, let me just give it one more try. If you take a little bit of a bigger sip, There's quite a lot of spice in it. It just takes you over your whole mouth. Again, it feels like it's a little bit higher than the 46% ABV. So I think this one will also do well with a couple of drops of water. But of course, I'm not going to do that tonight. I feel like 46% is the way to go. But I think if you do add some water, it will take it quite well. One more sip. And I keep on saying that. So it must be quite nice. I do like this one. I definitely would recommend it. Also looking forward to trying the 2022 Kilkerran 16-year-old. I see it's out. I saw that a couple of people have reviewed it already. So I'm quite looking forward to maybe do a comparison, or maybe just the 2022 to see which one is the best. And of course, I will then decide which one do I want to spend my money on, the 21 or the 22 edition. So it all depends on the flavor of the day. So definitely recommend it. More dust coming, more sweetness, and a hint of a toffee note also appearing. Quite nice. So that's me on the Kilkerran, the 16-year-old 2021 edition. I do like it. Have you tried it? What do you think? Should I buy the 2021 or maybe the 2022 edition? Have you tried both of them? Which one would you recommend is the one to spend my money on? So thank you very much for watching, and I see you next time. Cheers.